Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 PSN review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Journey, which is actually a birthday gift from a friend who on YouTube, which is why you'll be watching this, is known as Boxed Water, and I'm actually really appreciative that he gave me it because it's not really a game, it's an artistic thing, it's like an experience. So because of that, I refused to pay £10 for it because I knew I'd only ever play it once. It's just one of those things with me and these things. I like the experience the first time, but after that, it doesn't really give me the same experience, if you get my meaning. It's not really a game with an end game scenario. There's no, you must kill these, you must do this, you must do that. The whole point is, you see a beam of light in the sky coming from a temple, and you have to go on a journey to get there. And the reward you get, if you can call it a reward, is good, but it is... And I think this is the sole reason they've called it Journey. It is more about the journey and not the bit at the end. The whole point is, though, as an artistic experience, it is fantastic. Musically, it sounds great. Graphically, it looks phenomenal. It's the sort of thing that I put it on for 10 minutes, didn't expect much, and I got so absorbed that I played it for like 3.5 hours straight. Unfortunately, though, once that initial thing had worn off on me and I stopped playing it, it then took me about 5 weeks before I finally finished it, which it turns out I was only about 20-30 minutes away from finishing it in the first place. And since then, I've only went back to it now to do the review of it. If it was £10 and you got the music score, then I think I would have enjoyed it. Like, I think I would have paid for it right at launch, if you get what I mean. And I think not a case of enjoyed it more, because having the soundtrack doesn't really help your enjoyment when the soundtrack's on the game. So that was definitely the wrong thing to say. But I think I definitely would have paid for the game right at launch instead of getting it as a birthday gift many months later, because it would have been a reason to keep it. Whereas instead, this is the sort of thing that I'm thinking maybe I should have got the disc compilation, because I believe I heard something about it a couple of weeks ago that they'd released a disc compilation where you get this and Flower and I think possibly Flow as well. And I think that's the sort of thing that maybe people should be looking into getting if they've never played it, because it is, as I say, more of an experience than a game. So it's the sort of thing that many people will probably only play it once, think, wow, that was just awesome, have almost lived through that, to have seen the whole thing from start to finish. But for most of those people, they'll then think, and I'll delete it now and never play it again. And it's a bit of a shame almost, because of what it is. It's just a fantastic experience, but once you've had it once, you'll never get it again. It's like a lot of things in life, as much as many people will say about becoming a father or anything, becoming a father the second time probably doesn't have the same impact on your life as becoming a father the first time. It's in no way less of an experience, but there's just something about that first time, and I think this is like a lot of those things in life. While it's not so much of a game, though, there is some puzzles in it, and you have to find a way to get from A to B. It's not as simple as going A to B. There's definitely some bits in between. One of the things that helps you out is that you can find bits of a scarf, and the scarf allows you to do that little jump, glide, hop, fly thingy, and the longer the scarf is, the more you can do it. And there'll be sections on the game where you can pretty much fly indefinitely. There are enemies on the game, and when you get hit, you don't die, you lose part of your scarf. And there's even trophies for getting through without never getting hit, and getting through with getting every piece of scarf. Unfortunately, one of the trophies is one that I find very annoying. It's get through the entire game, having played with the co-op partner that you've got all the way through. The reason that is an annoying trophy is you can't choose to play with a co-op partner, so you can't choose who you want to play with. You can't set it up so that you say to them, right, we'll just go through this all in one go. You are literally at the mercy of hoping the game connects you at the start, and then hoping that you go all the way through with the same person. Because I'll be honest, when I played for that 3.5 hour session, I thought I had played with the same person. When I came back and played for half an hour, it then comes up, people you've met on this journey. And I was absolutely amazed by how many names came up on that list. I expected 2 people, because I'd played for 3.5 hours with what I thought was the same person, and then for 30 minutes with someone else. And I actually got about 7 names. So it's not exactly a fair trophy when there's nothing other than luck determining whether or not you get it. So for the completionist out there, you'll probably find that a little annoying if you like getting all of the trophies. But it is an absolutely minor gripe over an overall great experience. It's something that I think everyone should look at, even if you're the world's biggest gamer who refuses to play movie games, which I pretty much am. This is not really a movie. It is art. It's like living art. It's movable art, and I think it's something that will probably get underappreciated by your typical generic COD fanboy grunt who just basically communicates with noises and low guttural, you know, things like that. And it's a real shame because it is a fantastic art piece. It sounds weird to say it because when you see art you think of some stuffy museum with some ancient painting and things like that, but I genuinely think this is a fantastic piece of art. It's all I can call it. Even down to communicating with a friend, which someone has joined my game, and you communicate by holding the circle button, but you don't really communicate, just these symbols appear, so you can ping to your heart's content, and no one ever knows if someone's pinging at you, shouting at you, saying how come you did that, or pinging at you saying that was great, I'm really glad you did that. It's just a weird communication system, really. But that is pretty much all I can say though without waffling on even more. Just all I'll finish with is give it a go. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So there we go then. That's been the review. I hope you found it helpful. I don't score the games because that's based purely on opinion, so instead I'll leave you to make your own mind up. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the game that I didn't answer in the vid or that hasn't been answered in the comments, then feel free to ask and I'll help if I can. Also, if you did find it helpful, don't forget to check out my channel because there's plenty more like this up there, and don't forget to subscribe because there'll be plenty more to come as well. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.